What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ravens Reviewing Videos. Today I am going to look at the Depths of Despair. This video is called 10 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Make You Vulnerable. Well, it depends. I'm sitting at home in my chair, ain't nobody there. So, nah, I don't think so. Everybody, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video because it's review time. There we go.
The video call. The original source of the video is unknown and not much context is provided, but two friends were talking to someone on a video call when suddenly that guy saw something that left him completely terrified.
¿Esta, la de Javi?
Sí. Yo vi... No, yo vi que la puerta que está enfrente suyo se movió.
Esa de ahí, nada.
Le juro que vi que esa puerta se movió.
No, mira, nos está vacilando, o sea.
No, chicos, no. Yo lo vi con mis propios ojos. Yo vi que esa puerta de manera lenta se abrió y luego se cerró bruscamente, chicos.
Nos intenta meter miedo,
No les estoy mintiendo ni por mucho menos, por favor. Yo le juro que por mis ojos y por lo que más tengo en mi vida que esa puerta se movió.
Es imposible, no hay nada. Así que, y mi gato está abajo, es imposible que se mueva nada. Nos está vacilando esto. Literalmente es el típico...
Oh shit.
¿Qué le pasa?
Atrás suyo hay alguien.
¿Cómo que atrás? ¡Me cago en la puta!
Oh.
Just a few seconds after checking the room was empty, the door opens by itself and then a dark shadow figure comes out of the room, completely scaring the boys away. As they turn and see it, the reactions does seem quite authentic, as the guy on the video call did genuinely seem freaked, and the boys thought he was messing with them. So is this a real shadow figure caught on camera? You judge.
The hotel.
A woman who works as a manager for a hotel located somewhere in Juchitepec, Mexico, has been informed by many other hotel staff that strange paranormal events have been occurring within the place. And one day, another staff member says they have seen one in room 30, but the manager said that's not true because she vacated the room this morning and went to ventilate it herself. But a little later on in the day, as she's passing by, she notices something creepy through the window of that particular room. Watch closely.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice, ¿está ocupada? Le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto, se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana.
Right here?
Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa. Vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada. Y sigue ahí viéndose.
What looks like a person standing in the window can be seen,
could be a pillow
but there
case or
shouldn't
something.
be anyone in there, so she decides to go up to the room and take a closer look.
Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve. Se alcanza a ver una cara.
There's whoa, that gives me goosebumps. That's
Vamos
no.
a ver.
No way.
Vamos a ver a esa habitación.
You have balls, woman. You have balls.
Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña.
Girl, you have balls.
Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que
I thought it was more rooms. I thought it was more rooms. I thought there were, where she was filming, that there was the front door, and then when you go in the room you have separate rooms. I thought it was that, but
ya, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué está ahí. ¡Ay!
I don't think she's gonna get in there anymore.
As she gets closer, a creepy pale grey face can be seen through
I
the
can
window,
distinctly see a
and its
nose, eyes
nose
and a
and
mouth.
are very easy to see. Not only that, but when she goes inside
Yuck.
the room, you can see there is nothing there, so it's definitely not pareidolia, especially
No.
with the sudden bang at the end that scared her out of the room.
Not only
Perhaps
that, but there's nothing that can make that image appear. Huh. Creepy.
something tragic happened
Don't
in
like
this
it.
room in the
I'm
past,
sorry,
but without
I'm
more
acting
footage, this will remain a mystery.
That
The garage.
garage. I thought that was the carnage.
In the video, a woman can be seen passing by her neighbor's house when suddenly she notices something creepy going on inside her neighbor's garage. What makes this extremely creepy is that she knows her neighbors are currently away on vacation, so there shouldn't be anyone home. Yet she noticed the lights turning on, and as she continued to watch, she was struck with terror.
Something was walking around, running around in there. I've seen this one before, did I? Yeah, I did. I've seen this one before. There's somebody running around in their garage, but there ain't nobody there. That's creepy. Still think that's creepy.
A dark shadow figure can be seen running back and forth frantically, with unusual movement that doesn't appear to be human.
No, it's like it's
and
gliding.
then it suddenly stops and looks as though it stares directly at the woman, as if
Yeah.
it knows she's watching. The way it moves is disturbing. Since nobody is home, just who or what is this? Let me know. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespair.yt. Unexplainable.
Unexplainable. Well, let's see.
A woman named Katie explains that she has been hearing
See if we can explain it.
strange sounds coming from around the house late at night.
Alright.
From unexplained banging to unknown voices, and even her dogs seem to behave in a bizarre manner, as
Look at
if
that
they
mirror.
can sense something otherworldly. One night, Katie gets up to go and use the bathroom around 4:30 a.m. when she hears something chilling and decides to lock herself in there.
Whoa. Read what it says right there. This was taken at 4:30 a.m. I had to record to prove my friends I'm actually hearing noises and nobody was awake except for me. Who says? That's no proof for me. I mean, you can plan a hoax like that. There's nothing wrong with that. For the views, you can do a lot of things. So, this does not prove paranormal to me.
People say I'm schizophrenic. Do you hear that?
No, people say that you're playing a hoax.
Lord, save me. What the fuck? I'm the only one here, bitch.
All sorts of sounds can be heard, from whistling to tapping and groaning. The next night, she plans to head to the bathroom around the same time to see if anything happens. This is what she captures.
I can hear my dog snoring.
I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, but the fact that you don't want to go out there means that there's probably somebody in the hallway walking around, which you cannot show because you don't want to go out there. How can you prove that it's something paranormal then? It could be friends messing around with you. And if you're not in on it, that is. If you're in on it, you're fucked.
I don't even know what to do. I don't know.
Show us that they're always empty. Prove us that it's paranormal. Yeah, you're going to have to, yeah. You have to be quick about it. Takes too long. That could be a fridge. Maybe it's the dog moaning.
A shadow can be seen passing
There's the
by
dog
under the
walking around.
doorway. It is possible that it could have been one of the dogs walking by. However,
Thank
the
you.
strange sounds and the groaning definitely
That could be a dog, because my dog makes weird noises as well. You wouldn't say, but it could be a human.
don't sound
Like
like,
the snoring
that
part
of
could
a
be a
dog.
human.
Katie is now at a loss, not sure what is going on in the house
It could be a
or
dog.
what she should do. A few minutes after this, her dog starts to behave strangely, crying as something behind the door.
Maybe it's a friend.
Why are you crying? What? Maddie? Maddie? What's the matter? What?
I'm skeptic about this one, I'm
Are
sorry.
you okay? What's the matter with you? Hmm? What?
Yeah,
I know
I
it's
don't
just not a
even-
washing machine with a vest or a jacket in there.
She's crying at something and there's nothing there. I don't know.
Show
what's
us that
going
there's
on right
nobody
now.
there.
The dog seems to be crying and behaving strangely, and this bizarre behavior seems to continue for multiple nights, freaking Katie out to the point where she comments she's moving. But it has been nearly 2 months and nobody has heard from her ever since, so it's unclear what happened. Like most videos, this
She saw the
one
light.
is a mystery.
Yeah, it's a hoax.
The
This one
ritual.
I've seen.
3 friends decided to head out to an isolated park in the middle of the night and hold some sort of seance by playing a strange game where they attempt to contact a spirit by flipping the bottle and making statements and asking questions. When the bottle lands upright, that means yes, and when the bottle falls over, that means no. It may seem like a harmless game, especially since they are using a plastic water bottle as the means of contact. But things quickly take a dark turn. Watch closely.
Vamos a ver qué tal, a ver qué resulta. Ojalá y podamos contactar algo, que algo se manifieste. ¡Ay, hombre! Si hay alguien aquí, que se manifieste a través de la botella. ¿Hay alguien aquí con nosotros? No. A la primera, chicos, a la primera. ¿Eres mujer? Una mujer, no, fueron las puertas, cállate. No. Oigan, es que se paró el aire. Son las puertas. Voy a llorar.
Could be the wind.
No sé si vean mis ojos, pero están llorosos. Uy.
And for people who don't believe the fact that the bottle flip can make you contact spirits, I can hear my dog is very bad. Don't know if you can hear it though. She's freaking like an old man. Anywho, if you put the mindset to it, you can use almost everything to communicate with spirits. I do have to say with apps, I'm very cautious with that. But if it comes to physical things, without using a phone, I think you can use about everything you can think of to talk to spirits, as long as you put your mind to it. But I could be wrong. Let me know what your opinion is. I'm gonna hope you don't hear the snoring of the dog that bad. Can't help it. Normally I'll put them outside, but it's raining very bad.
¿Es buena? No, cállate. No es buena.
¿Nos vas a asustar?
Sí. Mucho miedo.
¿Eres una adulta?
Sí.
Huh? I think it's funny. They scared themselves so bad. And it's getting bad, worse and worse.
¿Eres lo que vimos a lo lejos? No te pases.
I'm wondering how old the middle one is. I think the other two are maybe 16, 17.
Es que
The
vimos a
middle one,
una
I think
persona.
she's 10, 11.
No.
Max?
Ay, no.
She ain't never going to go to sleep anyway.
Vimos a una persona a lo lejos ahorita. Había unas luces así.
Sí, yo también las vi.
Había unas
Very
luces.
good.
Bueno, ya.
¿Te vas a acercar más a nosotras?
Sí.
We're fucked. Fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Uy.
Wind's blowing.
Una voz. Cállate. No.
Estoy viendo.
Están viendo. Yo estoy viendo.
No te
Pero
pases.
no, es el árbol, es la sombra.
No. Velo bien, Priscila. Estoy
No
viendo
es
algo.
cierto, no es cierto.
No te pases. Dime que...
Ay, ya. A ver.
Hay que cerrar, hay que cerrar.
¿Podemos cerrar la sesión? Ay, Dios mío.
¿Podemos dejar de jugar, por favor? ¿Podemos dejar de jugar ya?
Dios mío. Dale, link, por favor.
¿Podemos dejar de jugar ya, por favor?
¿Podemos dejar de jugar, por favor?
Por favor, ya.
¿Nos puedes dejar ir ya, por favor? No puedes.
¿Podemos irnos ya, por favor?
Vamos.
The moment the game stops, they immediately get up to look around and notice something downright chilling.
I think it's
Allá
pareidolia.
nosotros vemos algo.
I still think it's pareidolia.
No nos
I've seen this video a couple of times now, but I still think it's
Súper negro. Yo digo que es
pareidolia.
la sombra del árbol.
It's the
pero
form
ellos
of the
dicen que es
tree
otra cosa.
branches
By
hanging
playing
around.
this game and attempting to contact something, they unknowingly summoned an entity into this
No.
world. And a dark shadow
They
figure
might have
can be
done that,
seen
but it's
lurking
not
right
the thing
next to
they're
a
seeing.
nearby tree, just standing there, watching them. And as she
Maak je klaar voor een nieuwe gamingervaring met de Ultimate Transcend 14.
asked if it was getting closer, it said yes. So it must have been moving towards them from the distance the whole time. And it got
makes
that
sense, but
close
still,
as they
they
were
scared
struggling to
themselves.
end the game. Luckily, they managed to do so just in time. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened.
Probably nothing.
Hospital night shift. Some nurses are working a night shift in a hospital
Excuse me, that was a nurse? That was no nurse.
located
no.
somewhere in Dallas, Texas.
That's a weird looking
where
nurse.
some unexplainable things have been occurring within a specific floor of the hospital. Many patients and nurses have claimed to see and hear strange things on this floor. Late one night, two nurses are finishing up their night shifts by clearing up one of the medical rooms when they
Very
noticed
closely.
this.
I powered it off. Good. Did they?
Did you hear her?
Yes.
I heard a woman moaning.
You hear her?
I was sleeping so that we woke him up. We woke him up.
What sounds like a girl humming or groaning can
Yeah.
be heard on the supposedly haunted floor of the hospital. It's important to note that there are currently no patients on this floor, so other than the 2 nurses present, nobody else is there. On another night, a different nurse captures something similar.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Bitch, come on.
They ain't
The
going to
same
that floor
strange
anymore.
noise can be heard almost completely identical to what the other nurses heard
Yeah.
a few days prior. And on that same night, another nurse captures something else.
Oh, hello, door. Who there? She ain't scared of it. That's good. That's cool. I like that.
She notices
nurse is
the
like,
door
well, I'm in a
opening
hospital,
by
it's
itself
normal.
when nobody is
It
around.
could happen.
The nurses believe that this is the result of a young girl who was once a patient on this floor who used to hum, but sadly passed away, and now her spirit remains bound to the place.
Not completely. It could just be a place she wanted to be because of the nurses. Because if they treat you right, it could just be something she wants to hang out. She wants to keep you company because you were good to her. Keep it. It's free will, most of the times. So
Hiking
it could just be.
alone.
I don't think she's stuck though.
A man named Bambo was hiking alone in the middle of the Pocomoke State Forest, a well-known forest for being extremely haunted and home to many rumors and urban legends. While in the middle of hiking, he hears the woods suddenly go quiet and begins to get the feeling that something is following him. Worried for his safety while deep in the woods, he decides to start recording, and he captures this.
Hola, me encuentro en el Pocomo State Forest, en Maryland. Este es uno de los bosques más embrujados de Maryland. Llevo 25 minutos adentrándome aquí en el bosque. No he sentido así una sensación muy rara, pero algo hay aquí porque nomás de repente es un silencio total. ¿Oyeron? ¿Oyeron? Bueno, espero hayan escuchado, pero les digo, sí hay sensación. Es una sensación rara aquí en este Pocomo State Forest, que han sucedido muchas cosas. Asesinatos, desapariciones. Bueno, ahí si desaparezco ya saben dónde estoy, en el Pocomo State Forest.
A sudden sound can be heard approaching him from behind,
Might be a good
but as
idea
he
to tell
quickly
that on
turns to
camera,
look,
yeah.
he sees nothing there.
¿Oyeron?
But on the other hand,
Unable
it's
to
still
locate whatever is
it is a forest. It's a state park. There's animals in the forest. It could just be a wild hog or something like that. You know, it could just be an animal. So I'm very skeptic about if it comes to forests. Even if I've investigated forest, I go look for animals, and if there's an animal and you walk over to, it's gonna move. It's not gonna sit still. It's gonna move. It's either going to attack you or walk away. I always hope for the last one, the walking away part. But if they do attack me, I can at least say it's an animal. So, forests, I don't know.
is following him,
Could be an
he
animal.
decides it would be best to leave before things get out of control.
That is a
Since
good-
Maryland is home to many haunted forests, including the notorious Black Hills Forest from the Blair Witch Project. Could it be that
Yeah,
something
but that
otherworldly
forest
was
wasn't
following
haunted,
him?
for real.
Or is it just an animal? You be the
At
judge.
least that's what I heard.
The morning.
Allegedly.
It's 9:40 a.m. and a girl
I've
named
seen this one
Mildred
last
had
week.
just woken up. But as she wakes up, she notices her dog is tucked in bed with her and shaking. Her dog normally doesn't ever get on her bed, so
probably
she
still
knows
ain't going
something
to see
strange is going on with her dog. Her sister is asleep beside
know
her,
where to look
and
now.
nobody else
If you
is
see
in
my
the
video,
room.
you know where to look.
So she decides to capture her dog's behavior when she captures something utterly terrifying.
Still, I can't say I see it. I don't see it. I'm looking at the spot, I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Dog's looking at her, well, why are you moving? I'm laying here. She ain't
A
doing
creepy
nothing
pale
wrong, she's
face
just
can
chewing
be
something.
seen
I
in
didn't
the
see
corner
that
of the
in the
room
first
for a
place, so
mere
I think it's
moment before suddenly
either
disappearing.
pareidolia.
Many viewers
or
stated that this explains.
I'm talking, but the sound keeps playing. Either it's pareidolia or it's made in the video, because the first moment she films that part, I don't see anything. And the second moment you see it in slow motion, it's trying to pause a little, then you see something. So either it's pareidolia or it's edited in, because I do not see a point where I can see that kind of figure. So
The dog's strange behavior,
maybe
as
I'm
it could
blind,
sense an
but I
ominous
am
spirit in the
wearing my
room
glasses,
and
which
felt
make me
threatened.
see more.
After reviewing the footage for herself, Mildred is now trembling with fear, afraid to sleep in that room again.
Nah, just moved in.
I featured Rosanna on the channel previously. She has recently just moved into a new apartment in France, and just a few days after moving in, she randomly started experiencing paranormal torment in her new home. She has sent her son away to stay with his dad while she tries to figure out what's going on. One night, her bedroom door suddenly slams shut on its own, so she starts to record.
And it's a wooden house, so there's a lot of energy in there. This shit creaks a lot. Yeah, that thing was moving by itself. There ain't nothing there, is there? No. There's something I do not understand. Nowadays, everybody knows the programs, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, you name it. They're there. So you know that there's paranormal investigators walking around this earth. It doesn't matter which country you live, there's always one or two teams that are good, that can help you out, that can investigate for you. Why don't you write them? Because if it's a good team, they will not charge you money. Maybe for costs to drive there, because I know gas is not free and it's pretty expensive nowadays. But that's the only thing they should ask for. And some teams don't even ask for that. They just help you free will, no problems, no nothing, no strings attached. But why don't you contact them? Why don't you go look for a team like that and help you out in the house? See what you're dealing with and maybe cleanse your place. Because it's not that hard. Just go Google it. Look for paranormal investigators in your area. You'll find someone. I swear. Because she's scared as hell, and there's something that gives you the spirit energy is fear. Fear is giving it energy to move shit. You might want to stop doing that. That wasn't demonic.
The light flashes and the rocking toy moves on its own. Before a sudden demonic sound can be heard and the lights flicker. Terrified, she decides to spend the rest of the night on the landing and books a hotel to spend a few nights away while she waits for the priest to arrive. A few days later, she returns and the priest visits. Unfortunately, this didn't help at all. In fact, it only served to make things worse. along with the other solutions she has tried.
That's something I have to tell everybody. Even a priest that is an exorcist or a house cleanser should know what he's dealing with. Now, I know for a fact that, and I know a couple of exorcists, that they first go check what they're dealing with before trying to cleanse anything. Because if you don't know what you're dealing with, you do not have the power to cleanse anything. That's why we do investigations. That's why we have to feel the energy that is in the house, so we know what we're dealing with. People always think, oh, I'll go use some sage, walk through the house, and then expect it to be gone. Guys, it's not gonna be gone. You're gonna make it worse. Just find someone who's a professional in this. Even if you're a believer in God, if there's no exorcist around, if there's no priest around that knows what he's doing, then please don't go over there. Just find a paranormal investigator who can cleanse your house, who has some good reviews on there. That's just a lesson. That's all I'm going to say.
Which include adding salt lines and reading the Surah, multiple chapters of the Quran. She also explains that she purchased this apartment, which is why she currently isn't able to just up and move out of the place. So now she sleeps in the living room because it seems to be the most devoid of paranormal activity, or so she thought. The night after the priest's visit, she's sleeping in the living room and hears a loud bang around 3:30 a.m. So she goes to check it out.
Starting to think it is kind of demonic. That's the toilet, isn't it? Okay, goodbye. Can't do nothing. That could be you. I was standing up straight, you were hanging on the closet. That's very hard to do, though. You might want to start booking that hotel again. You could just say, stop it. Knock it off.
The
At least it gives you
activity
music.
seems to be getting stronger,
So that's a
and
positive
is
thing.
now all over the house, not just one room anymore. It seems like she has no choice but to remain in this haunted house. So we should get some more updates soon. On the highway.
I just wanted to say, if you still haven't found anybody, contact me if you see this video, and I will try to help you find a paranormal investigator in the neighborhood. Because if I have to drive to France, it's going to be very far away. You have to pay a lot of money for my gas, which is not a good idea. But I will help you find somebody who can help you investigate it and hopefully cleanse the place.
It's just past 3 a.m. and a truck driver named Ken was traveling north down the I-57, a north to south interstate highway in Missouri, Illinois, when out of nowhere he sees something out of the corner of his eye that startles him.
Have I seen this one?
Now, during his whole career of truck driving and delivering items, he had never seen anything this strange and creepy before. Confused at what he had seen, he decides to pull over and review his dash cam footage. This is what he saw.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm
I haven't
sure,
seen that
but
one yet.
Amy ultimately
I've seen
agrees.
sort of.
She wears the lights, she picks up Chuck, and she
A person clad in white can be seen walking across the highway in the middle of the night, and it appears as though they just came out of nowhere. This has left Ken terrified without
It
a
looks
doubt,
like a bride.
because the very next day, a tragic accident happens in this precise exact location. The reports state that the injured people involved saw a lady dressed in all white on the middle of the road, causing them to react suddenly and swerve their car out of the way, resulting in a collision. What makes this even more chilling is that the interstate police reviewed the CCTV footage of the accident and they didn't see any woman in white, just the car suddenly swerving for no apparent reason. The whole ordeal has left Ken completely shocked. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Alrighty dighty, that was it for Depthsofdespair, and if you liked his channel, then go over there, subscribe, because he's going for 400k. And of course, if you like my videos, then subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now.